Seyi Tinubu, a name synonymous with business acumen, philanthropy, and a passion for change, was born on October 13, 1985 in Lagos, Nigeria. His educational journey started at St. Saviour's School in Lagos before relocating to the United Kingdom, where he laid the foundation for his academic pursuits. In the UK, Seyi Tinubu attended Homewood House School for his primary education before moving on to Milton Abbey School for his GCSE, AS and A-levels. At Milton Abbey, he distinguished himself as a member of the school's rugby team, co-captain of the athletics team in his final year, and also excelled in field hockey. For his tertiary education, Seyi Tinubu attended Lincoln University from 2004 to 2005. His commitment to academic excellence then took him to the University of Buckingham, where he earned a Bachelor of Laws in 2010. Upon returning to Nigeria, he attended the Nigerian Law School and was called to the Nigerian Bar in 2013. But Seyi Tinubu's dedication to education didn't stop there. He continued to enhance his academic achievements by earning a master's degree in corporate and commercial law from the University of Buckingham in 2015, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to intellectual growth. Seyi Tinubu's entrepreneurial spirit emerged early on. At just 16 years old, he began working at Owando PLC, gaining valuable experience in the corporate world. During his time in law school, he further honed his legal skills through an internship at Templars Law Firm, one of Nigeria's leading commercial law firms. Following his extensive educational journey, these early professional experiences laid the foundation for his successful career. Seyi Tinubu is the founder of Loadside Promo Media, a dynamic digital outdoor advertising company headquartered in Lagos. The company is renowned for providing innovative and cutting-edge advertising solutions to its clients. Under his leadership, Loadside Promo Media has become one of the largest outdoor advertising companies in Nigeria, with a significant presence in other African countries. The company's innovative advertising campaigns have earned it numerous awards, solidifying Seyi Tinubu's reputation for delivering cutting-edge advertising solutions.
Perfect. So, if you were going to do a biopic on a person, you couldn't have done it even any better than this. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that. Bobby takes a person's life and chronicles that life from beginning to the end where the person wants you to focus on. And if you ask me, I would say this is particularly tailored for Seyi Tinubu. And the person who did this was fantastic. And which brings me to this point. 2027 election is game on. Nigeria, Lagos, 2027 election is game on. I'm trying to make this one maybe shorter and quite entertaining, but it's game on. You don't launder somebody's image better than this. You go to when the person was born, to when the person started life in primary school, secondary school, university, and you show, oh, this person is doing this amount of work, good works, NGOs, service to humanity, and just name it. I think the question we would all ask Seyi Tinubu is, first of all, is this. Number one, would you say that nepotism got you here? Because, I mean, it is widely claimed or allegedly claimed that most, if not all, billboard advertisement is Seyi Tinubu's remit in Lagos. So, which means that for a person whose father had was governor of Lagos State, and after that brought his own acolytes and cronies to become governors, you know, after himself, you have another governor, and then Ambode came in and didn't do exactly what he wanted, and one time afterward, he was kicked out, and now Sanwo-Olu was the current governor of Lagos State. So obviously he's doing his coming to the end. 2027 it will be when he will be coming to the end of his second term. So somebody needs to take his place. Now, but by and large, politics have been playing in the background. One of the guys who was literally, slowly anchoring for that position, Moses Shuri, the speaker, was impeached. So that's become a dent in his image anyway, even though most of his colleagues felt it was long overdue. So which obviously opens the door to a young chap because obviously Nigerians have been clamoring for a young person to become the governor, to take over the arms of affair from all them old people who've been, put Nigeria in a mess. So on one hand, you want to say, yes, well, that's part of his birthright. And the other one, you will be like, did he actually do this? Did he actually accomplish these things by himself, or he got them by nepotism? That's why I said 2027 is game on. So Nigeria, we're not literally sitting down and telling ourselves, um, it's going to be business as usual. This is more or less championing Seyi Tinubu to become governor of Lagos State. And you've seen they've sent spokespeople to go on TV to say we're supporting him, the youths are supporting him. My problem with that is the fact that when I look at Lagos State, when we look at Lagos State, when we look at Nigeria as a whole, and we look at all the states where APC rules, APC at the moment has 22 states. I think PDP is about 12, APGA 1, Labour 1. You can see how backward most of those states are. I mean, Lagos State is not something like it was proclaimed in 2023 election that Tinubu built, because if Tinubu built a Lagos State, he didn't build a hospital where he would go for treatment and rather go to France or go to London for treatment. So we can't say Tinubu built Lagos. Rather, we can say Tinubu did take advantage of Lagos to rise himself to where he's at the moment. Okay? So, but again, the main part of this conversation today is just going to be about 2027 election. It's game on. All right. So I'm coming out to talk to the likes of Peter Obi, Gbadebo Rhodes-Vivour. Listen, we don't have time for small fights as to whether or not you can work with this person or that person. APC as a party over the course of the last 10 years, 2023, Tinubu came into power, 8 years, Buhari, you know, dipped Nigeria back into 1980 or further below anyway. So just ruined the economy. And then Tinubu came in and then subsidies gone. And what do you have? Nigeria is in proper recession at the moment. There's poverty in the land. But right now, they're already preparing towards 2027 and they're laundering an image to also say, look at this guy. He's going to be the savior. And what I'm trying to say basically is that we need people outside of the Tinubu family to come around and be governor of Lagos State. We need people outside of our parties, outside of APC, because that Lagos State is actually the rock of APC anyway. So get APC, Lagos State out of their hand, APC is more or less crumbling. All right. So for me, when I watch this biopic, I'll continue to play it on anyway. But when I watch this biopic, what I see basically is testing the waters first of all to see acceptability, whether or not Lagosians will push for it, whether or not the groundwork is now laid for Tinubu. Seyi Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. And like his father said, political power is not giving no set to you in a restaurant a la carte. You have to run with it, shake it, snatch it. So by getting Mudashiri, the former Mudashiri Obasa, out of the way, literally they're running with it. So what we do not want is we don't want them to snatch it. It was literally initially thought, forget about the the slow the comical thing I was trying to do earlier. But just to make it more entertaining so you don't feel like you're listening to somebody talking in the background. And but I'm trying to make sense here. All right. If you look at since 1999, when Tinubu was governor of Lagos State, up until now, as APC still is, we're talking about nearly 30 years. And when you look at Lagos State, for the amount of revenue Lagos State makes, Lagos State should be, because it's meant to be a system of continuity. When you have one party be there for so long, the amount of progress you should see should be better than this. What we've seen is, in essence, is some certain people, they sit down, decide who should be where and what, and then they make that decision, and we have to fall in line. But it's not going to be business as usual anymore, because there's going to be more youth participation. 2023 was just a little snippet as to what can happen if we come out en masse. So when I say 2027 election is game on, I mean 2027 election is game on. It's game on because they already started putting the modalities in place, the talks that will, go and destroy polling booths, the monarchs, the obas that will send out the masquerades to come stop people from voting, the police that will help in the rigging system, INEC that will help in the rigging system, the court that will help in the rigging system. These modalities are already in place. So what we're going to have is a father president, a governor, a son governor, and a mother first lady, and a daughter first daughter of the federation, or what did she call herself, the market woman of Nigeria. So literally, we're saying, vote this family to become the monarch of Nigeria, which is not going to happen. So I'm going to play this and I'm going to continue as well again. So just listen up.
His forward-thinking approach and remarkable success in the advertising industry position him as a leading entrepreneur in Nigeria and beyond. Seyi Tinubu founded TELD NGO in 2005, which is dedicated to providing a better life for the underprivileged by offering school fees for children and youth to attend boarding schools and mentoring programs. Additionally, he serves as the coordinator of the Bola Tinubu Foundation, established in 2012, which focuses on providing education, training, and poverty alleviation for the underprivileged. Together with his wife, Seyi Tinubu founded the Nowella Foundation, an umbrella foundation for the Seyi Tinubu.
Remember what I said earlier. If you want to sell somebody to the nation, you couldn't have done anything better, really, because they're telling the nation the good deeds of this person and how he supported his father, and him and his wife created an NGO where they help people and stuff like that. But you got to understand that it is Nigeria's money anyway. And I don't have any issue with Seyi Tinubu. Listen, he has every right, like any other Nigerian, to aspire for the highest office. So, and he's good as a young child. My issue is with the party. The political party, APC, is nothing for me. I think is everything by thuggery. You understand? That's what I think. I think APC, for what I've seen over the years, it's all done by thuggery. APC has never won an election. You go and check most of the elections APC ever won. They won them by the court. Is it Imo State? Is it Kogi State? Everything by the court. Any state you go to where APC governs, most likely you will see a lot of, lack of development, thuggery, and chaos. Look at Imo State, given to this man by the court. Imo State is nothing to write home about. Literally plundered by insecurity. Look at Edo State that just got. This one even interests me the most. Even Edo State that just got APC governor. And the man said, I'm going to give you insecurity. He has given Nigerians insecurity. So 2027, we don't want that kind of insecurity. It is something that you can see. Buhari, who was president, could not even fight his insecurity. The current president, being in already is what, for 2 years now, he's not been able to fight insecurity as well. It's just gone from bad to worse. And what APC has done so far, sitting at the ends of affair nationwide, they've been buying jets and buying yachts and things that Nigerians don't need. And the question is, well, we're trying to bring foreign investment whilst they're killing the ones that are inside. So there's serious poverty in the land, and then we're having somebody launder another person's image to come become governor of Lagos State, the highest grossing state in Nigeria anyway. So that's why I'm saying I think Lagos State, at least for one, needs to go to a different party. Let us see what they can do with the resources of Lagos, because I think Lagos State has been underdeveloped. If you compare that to the resources Lagos State generates, it should have done way, way better than this.
Empowerment Program STEP, which is committed to improving the lives of underprivileged individuals in Nigeria and Africa. The foundation aims to create a better Nigeria by supporting new tech startups through skill development and seed funding, thereby fostering job creation. STEP provides business mentorship and networking opportunities for tech startups, offering them access to a community of like-minded pioneers in the tech space. The foundation's initiatives span education, healthcare, and poverty alleviation, offering hope and support to those who need it most. Seyi Tinubu's philanthropic endeavors serves as a beacon of inspiration for others to follow, transcending geographic boundaries and exemplifying the positive change one person can bring to the lives of the less fortunate.
Now, this is where I come in again. So the question is, in 2027, what should we be looking forward to? Seyi Tinubu? Or are we going to be getting um, Gbadebo Rhodes into the market as well, again, to be another major player? But obviously, if you're getting Gbadebo Rhodes, there's still the area of Peter Obi. What party will be working with? All right. So we're talking about, is this still going to be with Labour Party where there's still a lot of confusion and infighting? Or is Peter Obi moving to a different party or creating one where Gbadebo Rhodes and whoever's coming under that party will be able to, have a tussle? Listen, SPC only won 2023 election because of they used all of the mechanisms that you can think of. They used the others who brought out the masquerade. They used thugs who chased people away from the polling booths. They scattered polling booth like they always do. They used the police. They used the arms of the military, and they used INEC. APC only won because of those reasons. Because if you remember, when the presidential election happened once initially, and they found out that Tinubu had lost Lagos State, you can see all of the APC contestants, including the current governor, started going out to have a meet and greet, went to churches to shake people's hands. Someone like Desmond Elliott, who didn't do anything, didn't bother to campaign or come outside or even have the debate. They all started going out looking for community projects to do just to show that they are there. But they knew they were still going to lose, save for the fact that they used all the mechanisms of threat, thuggery, and cheating to actually still remain in power today. So I'm saying, is Peter Obi going to be moving to a different party? Or are we going to have somebody like Sowore come be part of? Listen, for me with Sowore, I'm going to have a conversation about Sowore, Peter Obi, and maybe Obi Dati and all the smaller political party coming to become an alliance, really, because APC for me and PDP are one and the same. They're cross carpet as you see them, really. So they're one and the same. So this involvement, this political involvement, is what we want to know, and it has to happen now. We cannot wait for Peter B. Festival, for example. It's got a momentum. Sowore has the youth on his side. Peter Obi has the people and the youth on their side. I think having both of them have a conversation and see how they can work together. Sowore has a stand of not wanting to work with anyone who's worked with the establishment before because he believes they're one and the same. But you see, when you want to wrestle power out of these people's hands, we cannot be divided. You got to do it in beats. And one of the beats that we can do is, we know is just, from Shore's perspective, PW is just a better packager than the others. All right. But we can only slice the bread in bits. So let's cut it in bits first of all and see how far that can go. And this is going to be beyond just my take to Shore is, first of all, this is meant to be beyond, not just about your personal view about it. Let's look at it about Nigeria's view. What does Nigeria want? And we want to give you that out as well to say, if it doesn't work, say you try for the sake of Nigerians and you decided to actually backpedal on your principle of not working with OB at all. Because we need to be able to get these guys out. You have the likes of Deji Adeyanju who can form alliance and people will listen to him. He's got this crowd. He's got the listening ear of the youths right now. So having Sowore Deji, now it will be hard to say Sowore and Peter Obi becoming president and vice president. It will be hard because you need the vote from the north. But what we need is that we need Sowore to be part of it if that's how it's going to work. Because he himself actually can be president anyway, but we got to look at what gives. But at this particular moment, I'm talking basically on the Lagos State bit. So if you ask me, there will be other political parties that will come in to actually come help slice the vote, like you've seen PDP have done over the years, where they get smaller political parties like Labour Party to just show them face and shortcut of the vote, the numbers. All right. But we will be needing a massive turnout. When you have a massive turnout of people coming to participate in the election, it makes it difficult for them to rig. You're gonna get people get involved, okay? Don't let them come with knives and whatever to come and machetes to come to your polling booth. Be ready for them. So this 2027, I'll give you an idea, yeah? For me, this is what I think. This is what I think. I think um, they are ready for war. They're ready to let me rephrase. They're ready to make sure they keep political power. And don't believe it from me. Listen to what Tinubu said a while back.
Study the anthropology of it. Mm-hmm. Where are we? No. Political power is not going to be served in a restaurant. It's not served in a la carte. It's what we are doing. It's being determined to do it. At all costs, fight for it, grab it, snatch it, and run with it.
On Peter Obi, I'm calling on Peter Obi. I'm calling on Sowore. I'm calling on these guys, Gbadebo. If they're going to be back in the race again, we need to see them. We want to see them. Do you understand? We want to see an early involvement. We cannot wait until 2027 or 2026. It'll be too late. Okay? We can't wait until 2026. It will be too late. These guys have already started. Let's get in the race now. Once we're agitating for a better Nigeria, but let's get into the race now. So Peter Obi needs to make a decision. Are you sticking with Labour Party or are you forming another party? Who are you talking with? Let us know. If you're doing it in the background, let Nigerians know you're doing something in the background so we're all aware. You understand? So we want to have a better Nigeria where the policeman goes to work, get paid the right amount of money, where public schools work, where the hospitals work, where the train station, the and public buses work, where our primary schools, the secondary schools, there's nothing to write them about. So we cannot wait for the throne to be handed over to Seyi Tinubu again to continue from where his father left off, because they're trying to. I don't think it's something they anticipated they wanted to do right now. I think it was something that they started and then they realized, well, we have to bump it forward very quickly because there's not much time anyway. The people are getting tired of our party, really. So let's bump him up. So Mudashiru Obasa is just a victim of the system, So himself benefited from the system that was corrupt anyway. So, but it's just a case of saying you or just one person you need to go. So because so that Tinubu can have a free reign. So by doing that is exerting force, just like Tinubu said in his own words, political power cannot be served a la carte. We are saying that as the electorate, we need to make sure that our voices are heard. And when our voices are heard the way we want it to be heard, we will choose the right people. We will put our focus on the judiciary because they use the judiciary to steal elections too. We put our eyes on the police. Let the police know that if you steal the vote for those people, your children will suffer it because the policemen are really suffering. The military is suffering for it. Even be the security, part of the security that will help protect the electorate during the election period when they are at the polling booth. So that some thug would not come with knives and machetes and then steal the election ballot boxes and papers. And then they will then write whatever numbers they want to write in, as INEC normally do, magically anyway. So this is, like I said before, 2027 election is game on. So we're going to start doing, series of contents like this to talk about what we expect in 2027. Just as we keep our eyes on the dual electoral tribunal, making sure we're getting our eyes on making sure we don't stop talking about the importance of the judiciary and making sure they don't rig and steal the election on behalf of of whichever party they've decided in their own meetings anyway. Okay, so for now, 2027 election is game on. And I'm saying to everybody right now, it is time time for us to get the other political parties. Let us see what they have to offer. Let them put their agendas in front. Let's start talking about what they can do. Look at different areas, how you can generate revenue for Lagos State or other states as well that are contesting. Let us see these candidates. Okay? And then let's start talking about it. It's 2027. Okay, we cannot wait until that time. God is not going to do these things for us. He's blessed us with everything that we need: the land, the resources, the people. So he's not going to come down and help us till the ground for us to get food. We got to make sure that we have the right people who can tilling the ground for us so we can get food. So 2027 is game on. So we're going to get more contents like this. So please, if you've not subscribed yet, if you've not liked or commented on my other videos as well, please do so. I'd like for you to share this content with your families and friends, and then talk about this in your bedroom. All right, leave your comment. Let's have this back and forth. What we're expecting to see. Who's going to be the next best content? Is this going to be Obi, who at the moment, Peter Obi, who at the moment is the opposition and has been getting threat for a while now? Is it going to be Sowore? Who's it going to be for Lagos? Are we still getting Gbadebo Rhodes or Rhodes-Vivour, or are we getting somebody fresh in here with new ideas? Okay, so we want to see that. All right, again, like I said, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button. Share. We want to get more people get involved as well. So this is going to be interesting. All right, and 2027, as the focus is on Nigeria, we want to capitalize on the fact that since the worldview is actually facing Nigeria right now, that would also force our politicians to actually make sure they do things right. All right. Thank you again for watching. God bless you. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.